See, I was thinking about doing one of my other what ifs today, but it seems that you all wanted the part two of what if Deku was abandoned, cause it seemed y'all enjoyed booming my comments with part two. So I guess I'll give it to you. But I don't know. I'll probably be doing part another series like later on. Not a new one, but like a part two or three or something like that for another series. And somebody asked me in the comments, what if Issei was betrayed the redo? Quite honestly, I'm finna do the redo of the redo. Why? Cause shit, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could have done better. All right. For a show with at least 4 seasons right now, possibly five, I haven't watched the new season if it's out yet. Cause well, the only things I do all day is possibly like, alright, let's see, listen to what ifs, read mangas, and sleep my ass off. Yeah. But anyways, and think of you guys. Not like in a romantic way of how to satisfy your imaginations. Yeah. But I still care about you though. But anyways, let's proceed. Last I left off, they just walked through the portal that Deku made. Cause Deku is kind of stronger than Raven. So yeah. Quite honestly, 2 days ago I was gonna make a new what if, but it wasn't gonna be this one. It was gonna be what if Goku cultivated his ki. But you know, my ass got bored when I got to the 13 minute mark, and I deleted the video. That's how it worked. So yeah, but we don't talk about that though. Okay, so let's proceed with what if. So they just walk through the portal, and immediately they are hit by shiny light. Because, well, those two were stuck in the deepest and darkest part of the, well, universe, possibly. Of the universe, so shits was tough. Now, I might actually say something. I know you're all about to be in the comments. Like, if they're in the deepest and darkest parts in the universe, they should be nowhere close to the My Hero Academia Earth. Well, yeah, they're not. I'm actually like rephrase it like what I was supposed to say in the beginning. Yeah, I'm again changing the storyline because I get bored a lot. I'm sorry, it just happens a lot. So please get used to it by now. Inko's friend, he goes from suitable planet to suitable planet until he got to a point where he was near a black hole, and he knows that, well, he can't go through that black hole or, well, he's finna die. So, yeah, that black hole also happened to have the gates of Azrath right behind it. Deku has the mind of an infinity of, well, God, since, well, he's kind of an archangel. Like I said, for all we know, there could be possibly infinites of archangels, from actually the dawn of time to the end of time. But I only said his predecessors. Well, no, not really his predecessors, because he also has future vision, so he probably sees the future of all his future, well, little siblings. So, yeah. Practically every angel is his little sibling. It doesn't matter which sibling you are, it doesn't matter what type of angel you're practically his younger sibling. Whether you be low class, mid class, high mid class, low high class, mid high class, and well, high class. But he's not like older than God, so yeah, that's basically how it works. Oof, these go stain. But anyways, let's proceed with the what if. So they walk through and they got hit with a shiny light. Now Deku, his hair is still as long as you see in the picture. Sun is not wearing that overly long ass vest. So yeah, we're not gonna have that. So let me actually hold on. Wait a minute. If I continue searching for a specific picture that I will never find, I'm going to end up throwing my phone at the wall. We cannot have that. There's going to be a hole in that wall. But anyways, I can only find what I want Deku to wear. Well, close. Not exactly, but shit, close. He's wearing this, I guess. Just imagine it. I don't know. I don't know. Just want to keep up with fashion. Shit. Even though it's a little too futuristic for the My Hero world. So, yeah. So basically, Deku and Raven go back. So Raven, she still wears the cloak like normal, but instead of it being purple, it's white. I know usually we don't see Raven keep the white form for long, but shit, now it's gonna be permanent. You got a problem with it? Come fight me. Okay then. I know y'all wouldn't fight me. Y'all like this. But anyways, so yeah, Teen Titans are pro heroes. Well, yeah, the Teen Titans, they're still goofballs and stuff like that, but like in anime form, not like the OG Titans, but like shit, like not like the OG Teen Titans, like the anime, the serious ones. Nah, like the Teen Titans Go ones, but like animated. So no, not animated, but like anime, because Teen Titans Go is still an animated cartoon. But anyways, so they go immediately to a forest, like immediately to a forest. They go to a forest to, well, make that house that they made. Why? Because, well, they don't feel like they need to be near society for any apparent reason. I'm changing the story yet again. I know I said it's like 1 week before the UA entrance exams. It is now a month. So, yeah, they won't be doing anything for that month. Just basically just going back to that planet, hunting and stuff like that. Or they can just or they just make a simulation space around them where there's infinites of levels. So, yeah. So they just train in that simulation with infinites of levels. So it's kind of like the hyperbolic time chamber, but like with monsters that you have to fight and shit like that. And the levels are infinite. So basically, 1 day is an eternity for Deku. Yep, 1 day is an eternity for Deku and Raven. Why I said Deku and Raven? Because Deku's power is already immense, so Raven is significantly weaker. So if it was just Raven aside, it'd just be like a few billion years for her. But with Izuku, it's practically infinites of years, just 1 day. As a matter of fact, they kind of lost track of time after like the first day was done. Like they had a whole supply of food in there and all. And it was like, okay, then we'll just stay here for a month and just train for infinites of years, getting a hold of their abilities, controlling it. And Deku had actually one of the hardest times because not only did he have elements that he could control rather easily, but he also had the opposite of those, which he had significant troubles actually controlling. For example, he had space. It was kind of hard to control time since, well, not really time, but like emptiness. Yeah, nothingness. There's space and there's nothingness. Nothingness is in space, so he can't really control nothingness. It was kind of hard to actually get a hold of nothingness, since, well, nothingness is something you have to realize with, well, your mental capacity. So it was kind of hard for him. But anyways, yeah, that happened. There was fire, had a hard time with water. Earth had a hard time with air, and many more. So he had almost every element, gravity and stuff like that, even holy elements, demonic elements, and yeah, he has hell flames and stuff like that. Actually, his hell flames are actually stronger than Endeavor's, because Endeavor's aren't really actual hell flames, they're just really hot fire. Deku's hell flames are not just really hot fire, it legitimately stems from the demon race itself. So, yeah, he has holy flames, demonic flames, many more elements and stuff like that. He actually has the golden flames. And yeah, so they basically train for that whole month. Well, not really for that whole month, like 4 months, and they just have like a week until the UA entrance exam, so they decide to just relax until then, even though their fatigue would be going away after just an hour. So yeah. So they actually fought each other while fighting the monsters as well to make it even harder. Now, of course, Deku won every time. He also won bedtime sparring, but we all know what bedtime sparring is, unless you're a little kid, but we don't accept those here. We don't talk about that unless your boy Lotus is just not in the mood to hold back today. Like, for real, for real. But anyways, yeah, let's continue. Yeah, if you hear sniffs, that's me being sick. I'm not coughing, but I have a runny nose. It's not even snot that's trying to get down. No, it's just thin air just trying to leave my nose like a dumbass. It's just how it works. So, yeah, my body works differently. But we don't talk about that, do we now? No, we don't. We don't criticize on this channel. But anyways, so yeah. So a week later, like those two were just relaxing until Deku remembered, oh shit, the next day is the UA entrance exam. So they got a phone. Quite honestly, they actually replicated the phones that they have now with Deku's creation magic, and Deku just used his powers. Deku not only has magic now, but he also has many other things. So he doesn't really have a quirk, it's just, well, just a form of aura or energy just surrounding him. And the fact that he's an angel just makes it worse, since, well, angels are practically one of the strongest beings in existence right now. Yeah, apart from God, angels could beat Satan, so I don't know, man. So, Deku, he sometimes goes to the underworld in heaven. He talks to God. God asks him what he goes to do in hell. He says, oh, I just go to bully Satan. And he legitimately goes there to bully Satan and Lucifer. Well, he slaps Lucifer around for being too prideful, like a lot. Like, Lucifer tries to be prideful around him, but, well, Izuku's pride is way more bigger than, well, Lucifer's, since, well, he has a lot of prideful predecessors, but they never turn into demons. Because they never actually betrayed God like Lucifer and Satan did. He legitimately slapped Satan until, well, Satan can't even feel his mouth anymore, which Satan, every time it happens, cries, knowing full well that his abilities are cancelled right in front of Deku. So, it doesn't work. Same goes for Satan. Satan, he locks him in a cage and just laughs at him the whole time while making jokes about how he looks. So, he's kind of disrespectful to the two, but still admirable of them. Because, well, they had the balls to do something that nobody did, but also pretty pissed because, well, sons are probably one of the reasons why his life was kind of ass, and they legitimately were, cause, well, Satan legitimately cursed this man to have no luck, and Lucifer created Bakugo's shitty ass. So yeah, so that's kind of how it worked. So, he beats the living shit out of them, bullies them, many more. Demons try to stop him, but, well, every time he goes down there, he kills about like 10,000 demons just to kill him, just to, well, fuck with him, and then just bully Satan and stuff like that. Which actually pisses off Satan even more, since, well, it's kind of his army to rebel against God. So you just keep coming down there, and you just murking all my friends, all my fallen angels, all my demons. Like, why you do that? So it's kind of how it works. And Deku gives no cares. He gives no fucks for Satan nor Lucifer. I feel like there's gonna be a portal that just opens up under me and I just go to hell just to get tortured. But hey, such is life. We don't talk about that though. So basically, Deku, it's Deku. It's just one night, and then Deku just thinks, what if I cause a calamity? As Raven, she like, they were just done finishing doing it, and Deku was just thinking, what if I cause a calamity? And Deku got out of bed, and Raven said, where are you going? Deku says, oh, I'm just going outside to cause a calamity. As Raven says, why would you do that? As Izuku says, I don't know, I just want to fuck with him. As Raven, kind of self-conscious about what calamity he'll bring upon the world. For example, man could bring a calamity that a whole black hole just forms in the center of the earth, or he could just drop some dumbass shit in the center of the earth, like a bomb, and just explode the whole planet, or something light, like just a thunderstorm or some shit like that. So, yeah. Deku, he goes outside and says, what calamity do I want? Shit, I got it. As Deku summons a whole dragon. A whole big-ass dragon. Like, not a really big dragon, but, like, a dragon that's possibly able to, like, destroy a small village or stuff like that. As there's a whole alarm on the whole people. They know nothing about this. When the dragon's eyes red, that means it's angry as hell. So they don't know nothing about this. Ryuko thinking just because she's a dragon, that's probably a person with a dragon quirk, transforms, trying to talk to the dragon slapped the living out of her. So it slapped her. It slapped her real good. As she was confused, genuinely confused about why that happened. As basically the heroes try to fight it, until All Might gets there. But like All Might, he got there real late, so it already disappeared. Actually, while they were fighting, they were just fighting and stuff like that. Aizawa tried to use his quirk thinking it was a quirk, but well, it's a legitimate animal, so you can't really. I don't see what you're gonna do, cause like Izuku personally made that dragon. Like he made that dragon with his creation abilities. That's a dragon whose quirk is actually a progress rate thing. So your chances of killing it after taking out its quirk is still 0 to none. So you're not killing him. Until Deku pulls up on the dragon, he was like, okay, calm down, calm down. As everybody's wondering, who the hell is this kid? As Deku says, calm down, calm down. Come on, turn back. As basically, the dragon, his eyes go back to, well, the regular white. As it transforms into a small dragon, and Deku just holds out his hand and just jumps on the hand, going to his shoulder, and he says, boy, you really are a dangerous fella. Let's go home. As, niggas like Aizawa tried to stop Deku, but, Deku, he didn't show his face. You crazy? Like, all they saw was Deku's long, light blue hair. It's like, shit, they didn't even see his face. Nigga didn't even show him. He didn't put on a mask or anything. They just didn't see his face. And that's how quick he was. So he just dipped on him. As then, he got home, and Raven, she's fully energetic now, and she's like, okie dokie then. So, can you explain to me what happened? And he explained, and she was like, okay, but like, now it's time for round, like, 50? Yeah, round 50. To 100. As Izuku says, alright then, as he picks up the dragon. Dragon's already sleeping on his shoulder since Deku got a comfortable ass shoulder. I swear, that shit's cold. So, yeah. He puts the dragon down, puts a cold barrier and a soundproof barrier around it, and, well, he can't feel the vibration, so Deku proceeded to do round 50 to 100. So, yeah, they wake up the next day. Raven had to go to the bathroom to take something out of her body. We don't talk about that though. So they had morning you know what? So she had to go to the bathroom and wash down there and take something from down there out. So it's kind of how it worked. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry. I legit was about to do it though. Cause well, I'm bored now. Yeah, I'm a really bored person. I get bored really quickly. You really can't have me at a play. Like you can't have me. You could say something is fun, but once I feel like it's boring, I'm dipping on you. You can go home by yourself. That's how I get bored quickly, real quickly. Hold on. So should I take up cooking? I should take up cooking. Yep, I can make some good ass sandwiches. Like shit. Give me a few ingredients. Doesn't matter what ingredients. You just sample them shits. I know what to do. But I promise you this now. Depending on the messed up shit or regular shit you give me, depends on how fucked up or regular your sandwich will be. So yeah. So I'm finna be a good housewife in the future. Ha ha! I'm joking. But anyways, yeah, where was I? Yes. So Raven, she washed up. She got out to see Deku on the bed, just sitting there, butt naked, like legitimately butt naked, with it just hanging out. As Raven said, "Are you gonna go?" Or as Deku said, "No, I'm gonna go. Just hold on. Wait a minute." As Deku, he goes to the bathroom. He washes up. Now on their way out, before going out at least, Raven gave him top, so yeah, so they just dipped after that. Yeah, I'm like not like intercourse. She gave him head. Yeah, she gave my boy head. Yeah, I'm taking my chances today. She gave my boy head. And then they just walked out. She swallowed too. Oh shit. I thought of a great idea yesterday, but I'm afraid it's like too dangerous. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. Oh god. Too dangerous. But hey, I'll probably be doing in the future. Well, after I finish What If Naruto. Hey, I just thought of it. I was actually planning to do What If Naruto was banished part 4. Yeah, today part 4 is actually the last part of it, cause I'm not gonna be doing Boruto. Shit, why would I do Boruto? I have better things to do, buddy. Boruto's kind of ass, so yeah, I have better things to do. Like, yeah, the fight scenes is okay, but like the whole plot and stuff like that, I don't know, man. I don't know how it's going, but like it's good. It's alright, but it's still ass, in my opinion. I mean, there's a lot of animes that are ass. I mean, shit, Tower of God is ass. Like, definitely ass. That's actually number one ass apart from Boruto. But shit, it's ass. Like, the only anime I could probably. Oh. Return of the Hero. Ass. Like, shit, it is even worse than the manga. Oh, God, I didn't even finish reading the manga. They really thought I was gonna watch the anime. I stopped at episode 2. I said, I'ma just skirt off of YouTube for a whole day. And I legit did that. Skirted off of YouTube and pulled my ass. Like, I legitimately scrolled on TikTok just to forget about that one anime. I was like, ew. My cultivation girlfriend, disgusting. That's disgusting. Y'all should read the manga. The manga is better. The characters look better. Like, shit. Like, what happened? What happened to the girlfriend? Like, who did that to her? Like, the creators of that anime, really disrespectful, I swear. Nah, I'm actually quite scared of what's gonna happen if they make a solo leveling anime. I don't want that no more. Cause the way Tower of God's going, my cultivation girlfriend, hero I stopped a long time ago. I don't wanna see those. I don't wanna see solo leveling. The beginning after the end. Nope. They could wait for another animator. Like, the only animator I'm accepting actually do those is the God of High School animator. Cause that nigga actually, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, that artist though, shit. That art is fire. Shit. Kinda looking better than the manga itself. And that's surprising. That manga was fire too. But anyways, yeah, let's continue. So, they proceeded out that forest and walked, well, not really walked, floated to UA. Now, on their way to UA, they were stopped by many heroes who said you are under arrest for using quirks illegally. Now, they let it happen, which then they found out that, well, they don't have quirks, which makes them wonder, how the hell are they floating, as Deku and Raven shrug it off and just go on with their day, completely ignoring the heroes. Actually, the last hero that actually tried to stop them was Kamui Woods, and let's just say it didn't end well for him. Yeah, let's just say it didn't end well for him. Yeah, he got on Raven's bad side, and let's just say it didn't end well for him. She didn't unleash her demon side. She did something worse than. But we're not gonna talk about that. You could think of what she did in the future in the comments. So, yeah, they're in the UA entrance exams, and they just walk in. Now, everybody sees Raven and Izuku walk in. Everybody thinking that Izuku is a girl. Like, shit, like, this kind of looks like a girl. If you put him in a dress, that's a girl. But anyways, everybody thinking Deku a girl. Actually, there were even some people that actually tried to pull up on Deku and say, yo, what's up, sexy? That's the pickup line I use. I use it as a joke, because I don't use pickup lines. I only use that as a joke. Pull up on somebody, yo, what's up, sexy? But, like, y'all could use that. I don't care, though. Like, y'all can use y'all pickup lines. I don't use pickup lines. I'm a straightforward person. If I want to date you, shit, go out with me. As she says no, alright then. I'm going to just proceed with my day. Like, I'm going to tell you this now. I have no shame. I have no shame. I'm not scared of being rejected in public. I mean, shit. That don't scare me at all. So, yeah. Like, if I'm not scared to, like, say a whole lot of shit, like, shit, I even tell y'all niggas about my past. Like, why would I have shame about telling the motherfucker about, like, oh, I like you? Like, bro, I told you about my past. My past was really embarrassing. Shit, I nearly died in 7th grade, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, you would have never seen Lotus what ifs. Like, if I actually died that day, yeah, I would have never had these what ifs. Like, legitimately. So, let me tell you how it went. So, I got stabbed with a pen. Like, if y'all know the story, y'all know it. If y'all did, y'all did. Got stabbed with a pen in the back of my neck. Went from my hair to at least, like, it was like a 2 inch, like, tall. Like, imagine like a stick. You hold it, like, horizontally. 2 inches, a two inch cut, and in my neck. And quite honestly, it was near one of my blood vessels, so could have died. Oh wow, could have died. Just a little bit deeper, just 1 millimeter deeper. Your boy would have died. Oh wow. But the funny thing is, I didn't feel the pain. That's how, like, I didn't even notice it until I went to the nurse's office and I looked and I was like, oh shit. Like, there was mad enough people saying, oh shit, looking at the back of my neck like I was some retard. Like, I didn't even care what was going on. I just looked and I was like, huh, what they talking about? Until I saw it, I was like, oof, that's disgusting. Quite honestly, the only reason I put a bandage on it, bro, was because the wind was hitting different that day. It was cold. It was winter too. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just put a bandage. I'm gonna just patch that up. Quite honestly, that bandage was a really, you know, them big ass bandages with that sticky ass, with the sticky parts, bro. It's stickier than on tape. Should they put that on me, bro? My hair, I nearly lost that when I legitimately pulled it out. So quite honestly, it took like a whole like a whole 5 months just for that wound to heal. And I think I still got a scar from it, but I don't know. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, they woke into it. Yeah, they tried to hit up on Deku, but Deku legitimately just punched him in the face, sending them flying into a wall. Like, they got hurt, but they're just knocked out. As then Bakugo bumps into Deku, saying move it extra, but then Raven says apologize. Bakugo with that pridefulness as Deku, he immediately looks at Bakugo, then he looks down, and then he says, yo, he look real familiar. He remind me of somebody. As Deku, he intentionally doing this. He is legitimately thinking of Lucifer right now, but he wants to take his time to think. And he just has his arm on his shoulder. And he like, huh, yo, who he remind me of? Yo, he look real familiar to somebody. As Raven's wondering who he talking about, cause she knows about the demons and stuff like that. But like shit, as basically Bakugo's getting pissed because Deku doesn't know of the great Bakugo Katsuki. So, yeah. So Deku says, let me think about it. Ah, now I remember, you remind me of Lucifer. As Bakugo says, what? A demon, how dare you? As Bakugo throws an explosion at Deku. Bakugo's explosion stopped midair. Don't even bother hitting Deku. Like, it's at least, like the whole, like it's kind of like Thor's hammer. Like, it completely avoids Deku. Like, that explosion had so much fear in his whole entire existence that it just said, swerve, back to the owner. Like, it legitimately exploded Bakugo in the face. As Deku grabs Bakugo, proceeds to slap him just like he does with Lucifer. And Bakugo is crying because of the pain, and also because he's mad. As basically, Izumi comes in. Izumi was born like a whole like month after. No, not a month. Just like 9 months after. Well, Izuku disappeared. So yeah, let's just say Izumi was born like Izumi was Izuku's sibling. Yeah, there were twins. Shit. And then there's Izuna. That's the one that was actually born 9 months after Izuku, disappeared all of a sudden. Izumi usually bullied Izuku and stuff like that. Izuna didn't know about Izuku at all, so yeah, that's kind of how it worked. So, Izumi, she's like, get away from my boyfriend and stuff like that, but Raven, no, she don't play that. She got into a fight with Izumi, beat the living crap out of Izumi, and they proceeded to go inside. Now, Aizawa says, wow, that's destructive. Nezu says, indeed, but Aizawa, he has the distinctive feeling that that boy, or that person with that long ass hair, looks real familiar. as he looks and he's just thinking to himself, as Aizawa, his eyes widen. They widen as he's thinking to himself, is that him? The one from that time? As this time, it's not just the UA teachers that are there, it's the top 10 pro heroes. So, yeah, as Ryuko's there, and she's thinking to herself, that's impossible. Basically, Deku proceeds into the UA entrance exams, and basically he sits down next to Bakugo with, well, Raven on his right, just leaning on his shoulder and sleeping as, Deku said, Raven, get up, it's time for the test. As Raven, she just looked at the test, Deku looks at the test, and they just take up their pencils. They slowly put it on the paper. And immediately, right after their pencils touch the paper, the answers were already on it. As Deku immediately flips the paper, and Bakugo was trying to cheat off of Deku, but because Bakugo could still do it, but he wanted to see what Deku's answers was. Because he knows that, because he doesn't know that's Deku, he just thinks that, oh, that's probably like a smart guy or some shit like that. Let me copy off of him. But Bakugo saw that it didn't work. It's basically, the paper is just kind of like stuck to it now. It's kind of like stuck. And it won't like flip up no matter how big the air pressure is. So basically, Raven and Izuku go back to sleep while Raven is just laying on Izuku's lap, and Izuku's just turned the chair into a big ass cloud. So the chair's into a cloud. So everybody's like, what the hell? Are they just sleeping on clouds like so casually? It's basically they're just sleeping. Now it's time for like the whole explanation of the 0 pointers and stuff like that after they just moved out of that area for the written test. As President Mike's explaining, but Raven and Izuku are just not. As basically Ida does that whole ramble, but this time he didn't talk to Deku about his muttering. He said, get up, and Deku says, how about no? As Ida gets frustrated, and he gets his ass up, walks over to Deku, and he says, I said, get up. This time, Ida's more ballsy than he is in the anime. Because we know damn well, this man, Ida's a pussy. Like, the only time he finna hit a person is if they hurt his family. But like this time, he a little ballsy as he proceeds to grab Deku to shake him, but Deku wasn't having it. He shut that down ASAP. Oh my god. So yeah, he shut that down ASAP. As Deku proceeds to grab Ida by the collar and throw him at the wall while he stands up and says, it's one thing to tell me to get up, but to touch me is another. You touched me, which means I have the right to retaliate, which means I have the right to slap a bitch out of you. As they all heard him curse, and they was like, and like, they just gasped, and they was like, what? As basically Ida just like, how dare you hit me? Do you know who my family is? Deku says, I give no shits, no fucks, no craps, no nothing about your family, bro. As he says, yo, Raven, can you look inside that cloak, bro? Like, tell me where it is. As Raven is looking at the cloak, and she says, I can't find it. Where is it? As President Mike says, young lady, what are you looking for? As she looks at President Mike and she says, I'm looking for how much fucks he gives about him. As President Mike looks back at Deku and he's like, you still can't find it? As Raven says, yes. As Deku says, you know what? Matter of fact, nah. As he just proceeds to walk up to Ida slowly, he says, alright, then let's make this quick. Slaps a bitch out of Ida. Legitimately sends Ida flying. So, yeah, he proceeds to do that. And, now it's time for like the whole race thing. Deku and Raven are just standing next to each other, just talking, but Ida, again, being ballsier than ever, walks up to them and says, can you shut up? You're distracting everyone. As Deku wasn't having it. Slap a nigga. Boom. Sends him flying. Not to a wall, but to a pole. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, then. So, yeah. So, everybody heard that big boom. President Mike just says, right, President Mike just gets there and he says, are you ready? As Deku and Raven proceed to walk up to the door. As Deku just touches the door, breaks a hole into it. As President Mike was about to start saying ready, said go. As Deku says, y'all are retards. As Deku proceeds to go inside and starts punching a motherfucker out the robots. Shit, he came across the 0 pointer too. And he was like, nah, I'm not going underground just to fight that nigga. That's a little too much. So, Deku just proceeds to just continue, just whacking 3 pointers, 2 pointers, and 1 pointers until he got to at least 10,000 points. As basically Deku says, Raven, I'm gonna go home now. See ya. As Raven says, okay. As Raven doesn't really care. Now, the Teen Titans are a group of heroes now because they became public. They moved from Jump City to, well, America. Not America, Japan. So, yeah. They're now legitimate heroes. So, Deku, he proceeds, so Deku goes home, and Raven, like, when the 0 pointer came, Raven just beat the 0 pointer, and she just went home, and she told Izuku about what happened with the 0 pointer, and Deku was like, okay, I don't care about it, but still, hey, it's a weak robot, so it doesn't really have anything on me, or you, so I guess we'll proceed with our day. And, then we skip to next week, where they hear a knock at the door. Deku opens it to see an awfully familiar figure. Oh my god, isn't that... But we don't talk about that, though. So, that's where I'm going to be leaving it off for part 2. Yeah, part 2. Yay, I made a normal video again. Yeah, I started making my normal videos from 30 minutes to 1 hour. I know I usually make videos to an hour. That's an abnormally long time. Like, shit. But hey, I like making videos that are an hour long because it saves me less time. But 30 minutes is fine as well. So, yeah. After rambling on from my life for a whole 5 minutes, and the rest is for the story, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Lotus What Is with part 2 of What If Deku Was Abandoned. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye, my little stars.